Hi guys, it's Adria. So if you clicked on this video, you probably needed to hear these words. Whether you think you needed to hear them or not, I wanted to tell each and every person watching this that you are priceless. And this is something that I am a firm believer in. No matter what you believe, no matter what you support, no matter who you are, no matter what you have done, no matter what gender you are, no matter how old you are, no matter where you've come from, where you've been, where you're going, you're priceless. There is only one you in this world. I have identical twin sisters, and even identical twins who are genetically exactly the same, they are two completely different people. So imagine somebody that you are in no way related to. You are so beyond different. Every single person is so different. That makes you priceless. You're unique and you're special and you are worth loving. Maybe you live by yourself and maybe you don't hear it enough, but you are special and you are worth being loved. This is a necklace that I wear a lot, and a lot of people ask me what it says on it, and it says priceless on it, and it's actually made out of a melted down, I think an Australian penny or a penny, I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's Australian. It's something that I wear to remind myself of my worth. Not to say that I'm worthless like a penny, but no, I am priceless. I can't put a price on myself. And I feel like that's something that is really reassuring. You know, you see like a $500,000 car, it's like that has a value on it. You can purchase that, even though it's a lot, it has a set value on it. But for a human life, that is something that cannot have a value on it. It cannot be replaced. It cannot be, you know, molded to be a certain way, look a certain way. We are all born to be who we are. Every single person in this world is priceless. There's never gonna be another you. You are the only you that is ever going to exist. One day when, you know, you're no longer here, you know, years and years down the road, you want people to think of you and think of something positive, leave something beautiful behind. And that's, you know, kind of what I live by. Be a person of quality. I feel like a lot of people are always searching for their value. They're always searching for their worth and they want to find it in other people. But the truth is you find it within yourself and you learn to accept what you feel you are worth. And, you know, I feel like every person should believe that. You know, something that I've struggled with is the feeling of guilt. I feel like a lot of stuff I do, I should feel guilty about. Truth is, I'm the only person that can make me feel that way. So no matter what it is you feel, you're the only person that can make you feel that way. So if you don't feel like you're enough, you're the only person that can make you feel that way. Outside people, they don't mean anything. You know, maybe you don't live in the best situation. Maybe you want to get out of where you are. Just know that you are worth more than that situation that you are in. You know, that situation does not define you. That does not set your worth. That does not make you. There's times where it's like you can feel really worthless. You can feel like you're worth nothing. But let's take the word worthless and turn it into the word priceless. Because you're special. And just think about it, you know, like if you were dead and gone tomorrow, there would never be another you. That's it. Like, that's it. And that's something to really think about. You know, live this life to the fullest that you can, because there is only one you. You deserve so much more than you believe you do. You deserve to be loved. I used to think that because I felt a certain way that I didn't deserve to have people around me that love me. You deserve to be loved, and you deserve to love other people. And you deserve to be in a place that makes you happy. You deserve to be somewhere that is safe for you, that makes you feel well. And you deserve to be the person that you feel that you are. You should never have to minimize who you are to fit what other people want of you or expect of you or anything of that. You are you, and that's it. If everybody in the world were the same, this world would be so boring. And I think that we should all appreciate differences in the world and differing opinions and different views and different this and that and the other thing. You know, a lot of younger people struggle with insecurity and with knowing who they are and finding themselves and stuff like that. But I feel like as long as you know that you are special and that you are going to do great things in the world, that is all that matters. That is all that matters. And maybe you have somebody telling you that your dreams are too big, or they're unrealistic, or they're next to impossible, or they'll never happen, or you can't afford to do this, you can't afford to go here, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't go here, you can't be this. Prove everybody wrong and be the best you that you can possibly be. Don't let the words and opinions of other people prevent you from being the best you that you can possibly be. And I wear this around my neck and I'm proud of it because I'm not like everybody else. I have struggles that I deal with on a daily basis. I've dealt with hardships that I would not want for my worst enemy. But you know what? That is all okay because I know my worth. For some people, they find their worth in things around them. I find my worth in knowing that God loves me and has created me to be exactly who I am. At times when I question why I am the way I am, why I was born this way, why I'm like this, I remember that God loves me. And you don't have to believe in God. And that's another thing that I accept, I have always accepted people for exactly how they are. I don't believe in trying to change somebody to fit what I think is right because I don't think that's right. I think everybody has their own personal path in life. I wouldn't want somebody to tell me that what I believe is wrong, so I'm not going to do that to them. For me, knowing that there is a God up there that loves me and has put this journey in front of me, that is reassuring enough. And I know my worth in God, and I know that He loves me and sees what I am worth. When I see other people that, maybe don't respect themselves, or people that are unhappy or suffer with addiction, in an abusive relationship, what have you, I just think to myself that, I wish that they knew what they were worth and fought for that. Because as soon as you know what you are worth, you will go to the ends of the earth to keep that. I used to suffer with things you guys know about, and that was back when I didn't know what I was worth. I didn't know that I, had purpose in the world. And, now I use that as sort of something to look back on and something to, kind of compare myself now to, that was me then, this is me now. And my worth is so much more than what I used to be. So I feel like we go through hard periods of time to really find our true worth. Maybe you live somewhere with people that don't treat you right. That doesn't mean that that's what you're worth. That means one day you will look back on that and say, that's what I'm not worth. And for the longest time, I was so afraid to be the person that I am. I was so afraid to accept that this is a part of me. I was so afraid to be the person that I am, and I was afraid to let the world see my weaknesses. But you know what? Now I see my weaknesses as strength, and they have made me priceless. Because there is nobody else out there like me. If I had a perfect world, if my life was absolutely perfect, I never had any struggle in my life, never had to overcome anything, never had to deal with issues, never had depression or anxiety, never had anything like that, what really could I bring to the table that hasn't already been done before? I'd rather be remembered as the girl that overcame horrible inner conflict than the girl that was just shopping for shoes and didn't have a care in the world. I'd rather be known as something triumphant than something completely boring. So maybe you're still young and maybe you're still struggling. Just know from somebody that has been there that one day that will be your platform. That will be the platform that you jumped up from, not off of. I want every person that watches my videos to know that I truly do love you. I know what you guys are capable of. You guys are worth so much to me. You guys are priceless, and I want you to embrace that. I want you to embrace your differences, embrace who you are, embrace being different from the world. A lot of people are afraid to talk about mental illness and things like that. But you know what? It's what makes us stronger, and it's what makes us who we are. So I'm not afraid to talk about that stuff. You know, I talk about stuff that people don't typically want to talk about, but I feel like that's what makes me stronger. That's what makes me who I am, and I'm gonna stick with that. If nobody else in your life tells you this, I will tell you this. You're perfect exactly the way you are, and I wish that I had known that about myself years ago. Maybe I could have avoided some dark times in my life, but you know what? It's okay, because I don't regret things that I've done. I wish I would have done certain things differently, but in a way I can't say I regret them because it's what has brought me here. I hope that you're having a lovely day, and I hope that you remember how much you are actually worth. That you're not just another person. You're not just a glob of flesh and tissue and blood that's just kind of floating around on a giant ball in outer space. You are something to be cherished, and you are beautiful, and you are creative. You can create things. You have an imagination. You can think of things that nobody else has thought of before. You know, you have the ability to be something great, and channel that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just wanted to make something uplifting and something, you know, to cheer you guys up. You know, if you ever feel down, I want you to come back to this video and watch it and just learn to live with who you are, because you know, you can't change who you are. You know, you can color your hair, you can change your makeup, you can diet, exercise, you can work out, but you can't change your soul. You can't change the soul that you were born with. So learn to love that person, because that's the only soul you're ever gonna get. This is getting deep and emotional. Let me get the tissues. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you guys. Bye.